K.C. Venugopal, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Only 15.
Thank you, Chairman.
Minus interruptions.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Giving me an opportunity to speak on the motion of thanks on President's address. Sir, last 9 years, we are hearing the beautiful slogan all over India of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. And of course, 2014, before 14 itself, Achha Din Aayega ka nara bhi aa gaya. Now, what the country is witnessing is quite totally in a different way. Sabka Saath Vikas nahi hai. Only 2-3% are getting Vikas.
Yes.
Sir, we are on the greatest moment of this country through Bharat Jodo Yatra. We walk from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. Beyond political limit, beyond caste and community limits, people of India, young people of India, farmers of India came to the Yatra. They raised their concern to our leader Rahul Gandhi. Sir, see the plight of the youth of the country now. Morning, leader of opposition already raised 2 crore job per year promised by this government. Wherever we went through the yatra, we can hear the pain and agony. We can witness the pain and agony of the young people of this country. They are not getting job. They are totally in distress. Now, what is the priority of this government to address that concern? Now, actually, last 3 days before budget has been presented, you see that 30,000 cut on Manrega, which is the largest employment generation project of this country. Yes. We have a pain, sir. The brainchild, this is the brainchild of Srimati Sonia Gandhi and then UPA government. Manrega, one of the most, once Modi ji told about this is the memorial of the corruption of UPA government, then he himself corrected that.
Yes.
Now, during the COVID, we saw that how much contribution Manrega has given to the public. But your priority is like that. Entire people of this country is asking for job. You are cutting the provision in Manrega. This is what the priority of this government. Sir, we are talking about the freedom of expression. Kargeji, Honorable LOP already mentioned about that. BBC documentary. It is defamatory. That is what the government sources are telling. Are you stopping entire defamatory statements every day and night? When we are witnessing some of your privileged channels, most preferred channels, Hindu, Muslim, every day they are creating venoms in this country. Are you stopping it? Sir, I have a document of that Jamia incident was happened. Unfortunate incident was happened. Delhi police arrested so many people. Finally, Delhi police had alleged that they were involved in committing offences such as rioting and unlawful assembly during the violence and ensured the university in 2019, Jamia University. In his detailed order on Sakir Court, Judge Verma heavily criticized the Delhi police for filing an ill-conceived charge sheet and added that their case was devoid of irrefragable evidence. Not only that, it added that the police have arbitrarily chosen to make some people from crowd as accused and others as police witness. This cherry picking was detrimental to the perception of fairness. One more thing is Justice Verma is saying. dissent is an extension of the inviolable fundamental right to freedom of speech and expression, which was a right that the court we are sworn to uphold. Sir, you are one side. The government is trying to stop entire voices of the dissent. On the other side, when BBC documentary, which Modi ji, when he was the chief minister, just now I am remembering, he narrated BBC is the most credible media in the world.
Yes, 2013. Yes.
In 2013, I have a video. If you want that evidence, I will prove. I will authenticate it. As for our Prime Minister, BBC is the most. Prime Minister told, don't believe the Indian media. Don't believe Indian media. Only believe in BBC.
Yes.
You are now asking that BBC documentary is totally discreditable. How can we agree, sir?
I have
Sir,
a point.
you are only given time to me. You are to.
Yes, yes.
What is the point of order, sir?
Sir, rule.
Rule 238.
Rule.
238.
What is that rule?
सब रूल 1. सर, हम सब लोग राइट टू एक्सप्रेशन को आर्टिकल 19 को मानते हैं, पर हाउस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के आर्टिकल 118 से चलता है. उसके अंतर्गत राज्यसभा में जो रूल बने हैं, रूल 238 सब रूल 1 है, वो ये कहता है रेफर टू एनी मैटर ऑफ फैक्शन विच अ जुडिशियल डिसीजन इज पेंडिंग. हम ये कह रहे हैं कि पहले भी जुडिशियल डिसीजन, अभी भी वो जुडिशियल डिसीजन के लिए पेंडिंग है. एनी मैटर विच इज पेंडिंग फॉर जुडिशियल डिसीजन, जो डॉक्यूमेंट्री का विषय ये कह रहे हैं, जिसके मेरिट को ये कह रहे हैं, वो सब्जेक्ट टू द पेंडेंसी ऑफ जुडिशियल डिसीजन है. रेस्ट अपॉन यू.
Sir, my point is only that
He is authenticating.
whenever you are talking about some discreditable media houses, you have to be neutral on what is happening in the Indian media. If some media is okay with you, some of the media is not okay with you. No, it is very, very evident nowadays. If morning we discuss about this, somebody is talking some freely about some incidents, next day he will get a call if it is not in favor of the government. So this type of things the government is doing, that is what I want to mention. Sir, last 3-4 days, we are debating on a single subject before you, sir, for a JPC inquiry. Why we have witnessed so many this type of demand in this house? This house has a greatest tradition. That house also greatest tradition. Whenever this type of big scam has been raised in the public domain, it is the right of the parliamentarian to ask an inquiry from the government.
Yes.
If the government is not need to hide any truths, they used to come for an inquiry. In UPA time, how many inquiry, JPC inquiry we have done?
On the demand of BJP.
My simple question is that is what we are asking. Why you are running away from the JPC? Therefore, that is there something is there somewhere. Digvijay ji yesterday asked, how can a man suddenly jump this much income without the government support? Sir, I came this house in 2021. 2021, I got an opportunity to speak on aircraft maintenance act, Aircraft Amendment Bill 2020. During that bill discussion, raised 2-3 questions, which I didn't go to reply on that day. For With your permission, I would like to ask that question again, sir. Sir, Adani has given 6 airports. In 2019, government awarded Adani
Mr.
Group the right to
Venugopal,
purchase 6
Mr.
major.
Venugopal, you say Adani has been given 6 airports. What does that mean?
No, public, because
No, no,
public,
no.
private test is
No,
not
no,
airport. I mean,
I mean,
out of 6
One second,
airports,
one second.
5 airports are
One-
profit-making airports.
One
If
second.
5 profit-making
One second.
government has given-
Take your seat. You have been heard by everyone in rapt attention. I want everyone to be heard like this. And therefore, you will take note of what I am saying.
Yes.
If on the floor of this house, a statement is emanating from a senior member of the opposition that a particular industrialist has been given 6 airports, that is baffling for 2 reasons. One, our country is governed by law, and whoever gets something is out of evolution of a process. And therefore, to impart this impression that it is something which Mr. Venugopal has given to me or I have given to him, that is not the situation. I would therefore, one second, I would therefore seek further elucidation on this. How do you make such a statement?
Sir, I am agreeing with you.
Sir, I am so glad.
I told,
It is after a long,
government
one second,
awarded-
one second,
government-
one second. It is after a long time we have agreed with each other.
Okay.
After a very, very long gap. It should be more frequent.
I mean that the government awarded 6 airports through process. But that
Through-
process is not transparent at all.
No.
But that process is not transparent at all. That is what I want to say.
Yes, that is why I am saying, one second.
Okay.
Say, in our country, every process is open to participation in terms of terms and conditions, and it is evolved. Were you a participant? No. Were you a participant? Directly, indirectly? Were you a participant? No. Go ahead.
You are the referee, you are the umpire. You are a
Sir,
You are not a provocateur.
let me tell you, one second. No, let me tell Mr. Jairam Ramesh, what can referee do with a player like him? Such a difficult player who doesn't believe in the referee at all.
Sir, I am being provoked by the umpire. What can I do, sir?
Mr. Venugopal, please.
Sir. In 2019, government awarded 6 airports through a process.
I think
which is not at all.
I'm only just making a suggestion. You may perhaps to check up who awards.
The government.
No, you'll have to check up.
Yes, okay.
I'll tell you, otherwise it will be a situation very different. Go ahead.
Sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, sir, no problem.
Okay, Mr. Venugopal only, please.
Sir, I told you, I am quoting from my old speech of this parliament itself. You can verify that.
No, sir, you don't have to authenticate your speech.
That's the PPP cell of the DEA, that point of time, I am pointing out. The PPP cell of the DEA recommended, since these 6 airport development projects are highly capital intensive, a clause should be incorporated that not more than 2 airports would be awarded to a single bidder because of the high financial risks involved and the need for stringent adherence to performance indicators. This is not given by opposition. This is not given by Congress. This is given by PPP cell of the Union Government DE. Why it has been violated, sir? Why it wasn't violated? For whom it wasn't violated? Sir, they have cited the reasons also. The DA note also suggested that in that case, if there was a project failure, there would be other capable bidders available to take on the failed projects. This is why. Then next, the Niti Aayog specifically suggested that request for proposal should include criteria to measure the experience of the bidder in developing airport terminals and related sectors. If Adani had this type of experience earlier?
I'm sure it must have been evaluated.
No.
You know better than I do.
Sir, it is not.
You know.
This part also by part.
You know.
Sir, they are citing an example. They are talking about the UPA period. They are in that report citing an example of UPA. The DA specifically mentioned that when private companies bid for the development of the airports in Delhi and Mumbai airports, the contract to develop both the airports were not given to the same bidder. They are citing that example.
12 minutes.
The GMR didn't get Mumbai and Delhi, or they only got Mumbai.
Sri
They qualified for.
Abir Ranjan Viswas.
Sir, therefore,
12 minutes.
this is very clear that this government is totally responsible for this Adani income higher. Therefore, they want to hide something. This government want to hide something. That is why they are not.
Sri Abir Ranjan Viswas. Go ahead.
Without JPC, the truth will not come out.